So I am here with Vincent now at B2029. Vincent's been around for a long time, knows all about the BCH days, so it's really cool to meet you. But here we are in Berlin. We were talking about AI and Web3 and all sorts of juicy topics here. Tell me what you learned.
Generally speaking, I think many of the topics all overlap. So blockchain, AI, and IPv6. IPv6, I'll admit, I don't know too much about. I have a general understanding. But in terms of AI and blockchain, I think the dovetail between the two is relatively apparent where it's going to slowly manifest. But I think it's a very long way away.
Super interesting topics, honestly. And I know when speaking with Eckhard that you are regular here at B2029. Yeah. Tell me why you find this to be a really inspirational group to work with and why you enjoy coming to meetups like this.
Yeah, B2029 is a great space. It's been here since, I would say, since 2017, at least the initial group before this venue was here. But the people who have came by have been, in my opinion, far ahead of the understanding of where blockchain is and what it is. For example, people only now are understanding that you can store data on the blockchain, but this is a very old concept for many people that came from BTC to BCH to BSV. And similarly so in terms of AI, when lots of people are thinking of AI, I hear lots of fear-mongering, scare tactics, oh, we've got to regulate it. But when you hear the conversations here and with Eckhart and other people from B2029, it's a little bit more relaxed. It's more philosophical, and it's more how can you use AI to improve your own ability. There's nothing to be worried about per se, depending on how things go. But yeah, long story short, in my opinion, the people here have a lot of value. Some really good projects came out of here from individuals from Twitch. Coin Carbon Cap came out of B2029. Good people.
Really cool. And what first got you involved with blockchain in the first place?
Yeah. Pretty similar to, I would say, most people from the early days. And it's, in essence, the sound money approach. So I've known about inflation, understood central banking for a long time. And when I first discovered Bitcoin, which was 2012, I thought this was phenomenal. This was a type of money that could used, which is not inflationary, and this just made sense to me. So this is what led me to start my journey. And down the line, I learned a few things. I learned that you can't necessarily just sit back and relax because people tend to try and change the protocol. And then I learned a little bit more in a different level that, a stable protocol is a thing and there's a lot of meaning to it. It's a long journey of discovery, and but the root really came from a central banking inflationary hedge. Yeah.
Cool. Well, if we fast forward to today, is there a particular project that you're working on that you want to tell us about?
At the moment, I used to trade fruits in China, so I imported fruits into China. So my background is trading fruit. At the moment, I'm not doing anything in the blockchain space, but I follow it religiously. And I'm busy working on a solution which is specifically for the fruit trade, and it will incorporate blockchain as the base. In essence, it's a way to buzzwords, but it's a way to tokenize the commodities while they're in transit so that they can be traded before arrival into the market.
Love it. Supply chain, blockchain, match made in heaven.
But genuinely, because I'm pretty sure you would have interviewed so many people and watched so many panel discussions, and everyone has these grandiose claims, but there's very little delivery. So that's why I'm very cautious about saying things which I don't think, it has to be true, it has to come to reality.
Well, I am really going to be your biggest fan because if anyone knows me, I love fruit. So if you make this happen, I will do 1 million interviews with you. Make it happen, Vincent.
Thank you, Becky.
Fredrik, so we are here in Berlin at B2029, enjoying some lovely company here. Tell me why it excites you to come to this space here and what kind of conversations you're looking to have.
Unfortunately, in Germany, BSV is not that known and big yet, and the organizers of this event are helping in making the public more aware Unfortunately, during the pandemic, there were restrictions, so the meetups were smaller in size. And because of the IEE conference, we had the opportunity to have some very quality speakers today here. I was always interested in the people in the BSV ecosystem and to have more of the academics here as well, because usually we have more of people that use BSV or that are interested in BSV, but not so much people that actually do the theoretical work in the background. I hope to pick a few brains.
Yeah, amazing. And I do agree with you. The theme here today was not so much blockchain, BSV, it was AI and Web3, the fusion of these two technologies. So I'm not sure how familiar you are with these two techs, but what is quite familiar? So is there something that special that you learned here today, or some point that was re-emphasized today? To give me some highlights.
I think today was a bit of the dumbed down version of what those people are capable of, because you want to talk to a broader audience. I liked some of the anecdotes where Konstantinos talked about Craig and him talking in 2017. That's pretty cool. In general, the quality of the speakers was very high. I hope that there will be a better bridge between the people working on the theoretical side in the background and the people using BSV-related applications, so that we understand each other better, because I think sometimes the theoretical side can be a bit too dry. I mean, you've been to the IEE conferences. I think they attract an interesting but narrow type of attendance. And I think it would help to bridge the both worlds better in the future, hopefully, because there's a lot that blockchain will enable in the future, but I mean, most people are not aware of it, even in BSV, because the two sides don't communicate well enough yet. So I hope we can help bridge this a bit.
That's a really nice takeaway, Fredrik. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. It's Becky for CoinGeek.com.
Bitcoin mining, Bitcoin wallet, blockchain, stablecoins, MetaNet, the evolution of money. Everybody is talking about Bitcoin today, but what exactly is it? Learn the basics from experts. Learn what Bitcoin is, how it works, and why it matters. Blockchain 101, your ultimate guide to the fundamentals of blockchain.